Okay, here we go. Groom speech. I've got pieces of paper. I apologise if it goes on too long. My last speech was for a friend of mine. I was the best man, and that took 25 minutes, and people were leaving by 15 minutes. They were leaving. I was quite happy for them to do so. Right, I'm going to do my best here. I plan to be mature and heartfelt and funny. Right, I've got a lot of thanks to give to a lot of people, and they're all here. Finley's just ducked, but Finley, or Finners Binners, I've got to say to you, thank you for being the ring bearer. Frodo would have been proud. I should just inform all of the guests here that Finley has an affiliation, rather an obsessive affiliation, for zombies and zombie games. So my advice to anybody thinking of drinking later, not to drink too much, as Finley may rightly mistake whoever that is for one of the undead. I've got no idea what Finley might do if this were to occur, but my guess is that a headshot might be best. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure we want to make these games too realistic for this young man's mind, but I'd like to thank you in advance, Finley, too, for your help. I'm sure you'll give in eating the pick and mix sweets that we've got lined up in the next room. And thanks for your assistance on all my games, all your strategies and things. I love you dearly. And thanks for playing chess with me as well recently, and always letting me win. Great. Thank you very much. So thank you. To Danielle, or Dee, as I like to call her, thanks so much for the artwork you produced. I don't know if you all saw it there at the doorway, but superb. We based our wedding on the Alton Towers theme, and she's drawn up it, and we all look like, you know, who we should do. Thanks for that, and you should all take a look at it before someone spills something on it, like chocolate milkshake, Gemma. Thanks for all the cups of tea you've made me since I've known you, although I've got precious fewer than these. Now, Pretty Boy Nash here is on the scene. Thank you for teaching me the value of drum and bass and chasing status. I'm sure I'll need that when I'm older. You're a very beautiful young lady, and I will enjoy watching you grow into a beautiful young woman. I already know that you're going to be blood. Did I say that right? I love you very much as well. Reese PC, we call you. Thank you for being the usher today. Can't have been an easy job, making sure everyone was sat comfortably. Thank you for the countless months tirelessly given, remaining hidden in your room, away, so you didn't affect anything that we were doing. I know this must have taken some considerable effort on your part, and it goes without saying thank you very much. You know I love you very much, but I'm not apparently supposed to say that out loud. Gemma, Gemstar, I'd like to say thank you to you for your beautiful reading at the ceremony. Thank you for keeping your mother last night from exploding from stress. I think she was a little bit upset about things for a time. Thank you for giving me that hammering at chess. You nearly beat me. But you may not look like a grandmaster, but you play as well as any bald man I've ever played. Your mind is supreme, Gemma. I love to watch you read. Sometimes you don't know I am, but you're there reading, and I know that's a keen thing you like to do. Kind of wish I could enter that world when I watch you reading. I can only imagine what exciting stories lie within. Just make sure you keep a dance mat handy at all times in case of emergency. I love you just as much as well. Luke, locator, got a located. He is a locator. Thank you for handling the playing of the music at the ceremony. Thanks to you for not playing too much chipmunk music. I know you like that quite a lot. Thank you for locating everything that I've ever lost in the house. It's strange, he seems to know where everything is. It's really strange, he does know. Luke has an uncanny ability and always knows where things are. Well, my things anyway. So and I advise anybody, to try him out. I'm serious. He's an uncanny ability. Keys, cases, cars. It's all that he can find. Love you, Luke, as well. Shani Dimples, can I call you that? I don't think I can call you that twice, can I? Thank you for helping decorate the table plan. I know you spent a lot of time along with Danielle. And thank you for the help you gave your mum as well with her, evening stress. I saw it, so I know it was quite hard to bring it down to natural levels. Thank you for the moving poetry you read out at the ceremony. I love to hear you speak. You don't speak enough, in my opinion. And thank you for keeping your mum entertained with your sisters. Thank you for all those bedtime hugs that you used to give me as well. You still do, actually, but there's never enough. Can't be enough. Highlights of my evenings, those. And thank you for being just so darn cute. Love you as well, Sean. There's a few more to do. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Mum, for all the love you've given me. For giving birth to me, obviously. Where are we to?
Difficult when you're
It is just but thank you for the love you've given me. It's the same love that has won me my beautiful wife today, I think, and that's thanks to you and Father. Thanks for bringing back all your advice and wisdom and teachings. I think I turned out pretty well, actually.
Yes.
You're the best mum in the world, and I do mean that most sincerely. I know everybody says it, but you're in the lead.
Brilliant.
And I love you more than I can put into words, but I did put it on paper. So.
Yeah.
I love you now and always.
Love you.
Okay, that's about halfway through this, so anybody wants to leave, you do so. Take a swirl of the table. To Brian Knowles, sitting there at the end with no one next to him but Mum, I've got to say thank you for looking after my mother so well and so perfectly since you've known her. My wife and I both know that you are someone really special since for my mother to have picked you. Indeed, we know much of the stresses you have selflessly helped my mother through to date, and I make no small point about that. You are kind and gentle, and equally the miracle gentleman for my mum. That I will strive to be for my good lady.
Thank you.
You're not unlike my own father, in fact. I've likened him, you to him many times. And I just need everyone here to know what a decent man you are, and I have a lot of love for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to Amanda's dads. Thanks especially for your speech and for yours too. Both equally impressive. Mine isn't, but then I'm sure I can rate myself when I watch the video back. Both of you have helped to shape my perfect woman. Here now by my side. Good. How can I thank you more, both by simply saying I will strive to serve Amanda in the same ways or similar ways than you good gentlemen have done, and thank you both so much. Okay. To Carrie Churchill, hello. I say thank you very much for your warm welcomes and warm food and warm beds, and for all the entertainment you have provided for Amanda and the children and myself in the short time that I've known you. I hope we can all entertain each other for countless years to come. Thank you very much. On a personal level, may I just say that I'm so very happy to be part of this family. It's so much bigger than mine, isn't it? It's I believe it's a great mix, and I'll strive to be worthy of both sides. Thank you. To my best man, who is just here, I'm probably standing a little too far forward for you to see him, who is also my best and longest running, that's not running but longest lasting male friend, I would like to say, go easy on me in your speech, mate.
It's not going to be very long.
Regardless, just don't make it spiky. Ooh, it'll hurt.
You're not going to give him time to speak.
We're running out.
Trust me.
I'm kidding.
I love this man. I do love this man. And I love his little boy, Callum, and I love his partner, Beverly, for mending his life in the right ways. Jason's been a rock, well, a bit more interesting than a rock, but you know what I mean. And a trusted friend right through my life since when? Christ.
84?
Since I first met him in about 1983, I'm going for.
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
And on behalf of my wife and I, because my wife knows you quite well now as well, doesn't she? I'd like to say thank you for, especially with that kiss in the garden. Dual kiss in the garden. And I should like, it's on film actually, so we're going to be watching it. I should like to say thank you for always being there for me. Oh, and Jay, don't start your speech with unaccustomed as I am to speaking. Damn! Cheers, buddy. You know I love you, right? Right, Cammy Sturtridge. I don't know you terribly well, but I'm sure I'm going to. Thanks from my wife and I, or playfully Mum, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. For choosing to help photograph the wedding. We know you'll have given the photographer that's just left a run for her money. So we're bound to get some top shots from you and her, so thank you for that. We know we're in for some world beaters, thank you. And Amanda, my love, my angel, and I'm sorry I'm going to read this, but it was written by me, I assure you, it wasn't written by some third party. I knew I loved you before I met you, as the song says. I knew at once you were the woman for me, even when you weren't there, you kind of were. Okay. You look so beautiful today and every day, but especially today. I don't want to look anywhere else but in your direction. You and I did not find each other soon enough, and that's my fault. Glasses. My mum always said as well that I couldn't see the wood for the trees. That's right. I apologise. My mum was right. I'm 41 now, and I used to feel a little disappointed that I'd not spent more of my youth with you. Those bike sheds would have had little fireworks. Most lunchtimes. You to me are everything. The sweetest song. Oh baby. So now I'm looking forward to the rest of our lives together, and watching the children grow and prosper in front of all these family and friendly witnesses. I tell you, once and for all, Mrs. Churchill Marsh, that you are the best mother, my best friend, and now my wife. I love you more and more and more. Perhaps I can just toast everybody together, can I?
Yeah.
But to you, man, and to everybody here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Before I sit down, I must just do two more things. Thank you to all the staff. I don't know if they're here, but maybe they can watch the video as well. The staff have been very good here. The staff have been very good here. Thank you very much for all that. That's me now. I've only got one card to read out for 4 people who couldn't make it in. If you can just bear with me, Amanda and Keith. We hope you have a fantastic day on Saturday, and that will be start on a whole succession of fantastic days throughout the rest of your marriage together. Even though we shall be absent on the day, our thoughts, love and best wishes will be with you on this special day. Have a good one. All I love, James, Desi, Fiona and Jasper.
That's right.
So thank you to them. They'll see that on the video as well. Can I sit down, please?